Hey guys, it is Coach Dotson. I am here back with another video. Right now, it's been a little bit of time off, but we've had some things kind of move around. I know the last video that we did was teaching you guys how to hit a baseball, right? So now we're going to focus on fielding, all right? So we're going to focus on how to field a ground ball, all right? So unfortunately, guys, I am right-handed, so for my lefties, you guys will have to bear with me. I don't have an extra glove, a glove to show you guys what to do as a lefty. So if you are left-handed, everything that I'll do today will be done in reverse for you guys. All right, just so that you guys know. But for my right-handers, right, you guys can get a little tip from me. That way you guys are knowing what to do as well. All right, so just starting off, right, if you have never played baseball before, right, and you want to go out and you want to go get a glove, if you are a right-handed thrower, so if you write with your right hand, if you shoot a basketball with your right hand, or if you just throw them with your right hand, right, you want to make sure that you get a glove that is going to go on your left hand. All right, it's going to be a little awkward when you first start doing it, but it's going to make sense once you start fielding the ball and you get a chance to throw it, and it feels a lot more comfortable for you. All right, so you want to make sure, obviously, that you get that glove. Now, when you are getting ready to field a ground ball, all right, when we talk about fielding a ground ball, that's when the batter hits it, right? The ball is rolling towards you, and you have to pick that ball up, scoop it up, and throw it to first base to get that out, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys just a little breakdown of how you want to break down your steps. Not to say I went to the major league for baseball or anything of that nature, right? I know a little bit about baseball, and hopefully some of these tips will help you guys out as well. All right, so first thing, guys, is that you always want to make sure that you are in what we call an athletic stance, all right? So, right, before the person hits the ball, right, before the pitcher throws the ball, you want to make sure that your legs are a little spread out, right? You want to have a nice little base. You want to have your knees bent, and you want to just be relaxed, all right? You want to sit there and make sure that you're relaxed, that you're ready to go, all right? As the pitcher starts to wind up, right? So once you see the pitcher start to wind up, all right, now you want to start creeping down into your stance at that point, right? With your hands out in front. You want to make sure that your glove is out in front, your hands are ready. All right, excuse me that I got the baseball here, right? But you got your hands ready, right? Because you want to be ready to go right, you want to be ready to go left, you want to be ready to take that step back if you need to. Whatever the case may be, right? It's very hard to get in that type of stance if you're standing straight up, then the ball is hit, now all of a sudden you got to make a move, all right? So, right, you're sitting there, you're just kind of relaxed. All right, as the pitcher's starting to wind up, right, you start to creep into your stance. All right, then once the ball is hit, all right, once that ball is hit and you're going, oh my goodness, right, the ball's coming to me. All right, great. Right, so once that ball is hit, right, if you are a righty, all right, so if you throw with your right hand, all right, your first couple of steps, what you want to do is you want to what we call round the ball, all right? So you're not making a huge round around to the ball, right? No, right, you're taking kind of just a little angle to be able to kind of gather your steps as the ball is coming up, all right? All right, so after you take that angle, all right, the last two steps that you want to take would be right foot first, left foot, and your glove and your hands are out, all right? Now, you want to make sure as it gets closer to the ground, right, that you take your right hand, right? You want to make sure that your back is straight, all right? You don't want to sit too far up because that ball's going to bounce up and it's going to go over you, right? You want to make sure that you are down, that you are low, right? And that your right hand is ready to trap that ball as you scoop it up, all right? You want to make sure that you get the ball on the ground because the number one thing that most people do is they don't put that ball on the ground and it rolls right under their glove, all right? So you want to make sure, right, once that ball is hit, all right, that you round it around, you take that right foot left, and you got that glove on the ground, all right, and you scoop the ball in, make sure that hand is on top so it doesn't pop out. Once you scoop it in, you want to tuck the ball close to your body, all right? You don't want the ball and the glove all the way out here. You want to scoop it up and tuck the ball right inside, all right? Now, once you do that, the first step that you want to take now is going to be with your right foot as you're stepping towards the base that you're throwing to. Then you're going to take a step with the left foot, all right? Separate ball and glove, all right? And you're going to throw to the base from there. All right, so I know that's a bunch of different steps, right, that we just went through, but we're going to break down the steps one more time for you guys, kind of one by one. Then we're going to do everything kind of full speed. All right, so, right, before the pitcher throws it, right, you want to make sure that you're kind of getting relaxed, right, kind of in a stance. As you see him start to wind up, getting ready to throw the ball, all right, that's when you want to start breaking down your steps, having your hands out in front ready, right? You don't want your hands and the glove on your knees. You don't want them on the side, sitting behind your back, right? No, you want to make sure that those hands are ready. That way you can adjust to whatever the movement is, right? You want to be on the balls of your feet, all right? So as you start to break down, boom, you see the ball is hit, all right? You take a quick round, you break it down, right foot first, left, put the glove and your hands on the ground, all right? Scoop it up, bring it close to the body. Take that right foot first, left, and then you throw from there. All right? So as you kind of look at it, right? You're waiting for it, right? He's getting ready to wind up. Ball gets hit. You break down, scoop, and you throw from there. All right? So, once again, guys, just wanted to break down how to field a ground ball, right? I know a lot of you guys, as we're starting to get out of basketball season, we're starting to get into baseball season, the spring, softball, right? I want to make sure that I can teach you guys just a little bit to be able to help you as you go into the season. Now, obviously you want to listen to your coaches and listen to whatever way they taught you. However, this is what I learned when I was much younger, and it worked very well for me, and hopefully it would be able to work for you guys. All right? So, remember, all right? Relaxed stance, right? As he's starting to wind up, you want to break down, right? Break down and get into the athletic stance, all right? This is what we call an athletic stance, right? We use this stance in football, right? If you're a linebacker, you're waiting to make a tackle, this is your athletic stance, right? If you're playing basketball, you're sitting there on defense with your hands out, this is an athletic stance, all right? Volleyball, right? If you're sitting there waiting for a serve, right? You're sitting there in athletic stance. Every sport uses the athletic stance at some point. Maybe not every sport, right? Certain sports like golf, things of that nature, right? Swimming, maybe not, right? But for most sports, right, it uses the athletic stance, what we call an athletic stance, right? That means that your body is ready to move any way that you want to move. You're getting your body prepared to move that way, all right? So you want to break yourself down into that athletic stance, all right? You want to round around the ball, right? If I was a lefty, right, I could see if I could even just somewhat mask it, right? If I was a lefty, right, I pretty much do the same thing, right? Left foot first, right foot down, scoop it up, all right? Then I'm gonna take a step with the left foot, right, and throw from there, all right? Now reverse it, back to the right side, which is more comfortable for me, right? As you round it around, break yourself down. I want to make sure I'm in the camera so you can see it. All right, I round myself around, break it down, right? Scoop it up, bring it in, take a step with that right, left, and throw from there. All right, guys got that? So, as we combine the two videos together, right? You got a chance to learn a little bit about batting. Now you get a chance to learn a little bit about the fielding side and the defense as well, right? Hopefully that information is useful for you guys, and you guys can take that information out to your next baseball practice, right? Or hopefully this makes you want to try out for baseball, and now you feel a little bit more comfortable about being able to step out there. Either way it goes, guys, make sure that you guys get a chance to watch this video. Don't forget to watch the past video as well, and bring those two together next time you're on the baseball field, all right? All right, see you guys. Until next time.